So a few months ago, I'm sitting in my small group, and one of our groupers has a young son. He walks up about this far from my face, and he says, "Hey, Chris, are you old?" And I was like, well, no. Well, yes. To him, I was, and maybe to you, I am. But I think it's a valid question. I'm a guy who has spent a lot of his life targeting and trying to reach young families. We believe that's where life makes up its mind for a lot of people in our society. We also found that if you can help turn a young family toward God, it changes generations, it changes lives, it changes so much. And so that's always been exciting to us. Here's one of the deals when we come to the question, are you old? One of my assumptions going through a lot of years of ministry has been that when I reached a certain age, maybe somewhere with a 4 in front of it, that maybe it was going to move me beyond that target or the ability to be relevant or meaningful to people in that age range. So I think my friend Elliot's question is a real question. Are you old? And my answer to you is, I guess, I don't know, if you're 72, I'm pretty young. If you're 27, you're shocked that I have the ability to form full sentences. But either way, here's something that I found out that I didn't expect. That over the last 10 years of my life, what I've had more and more, especially, is young men. And I have a strange attraction to young men. Well, I mean, this is one of those times when my wife would say, "Chris, that is not what you should say." I guess what I mean is, I've always been excited about seeing next generation men become leaders. Leaders in their home and leaders in their church, leaders in their community. I feel like the best use of my time is if I can help them, it helps hundreds that follow them. And what I've found over the last years of my life is more and more I pick up the phone and there's somebody who's calling and saying, "Would you help me? I'm looking for somebody who's a half a step or a step ahead of me in their life experience, in their wisdom, in their raising a family, in their job cycle, whatever it is." Well, I didn't see that one coming. What I've actually found is I have more impact in that world today and more credibility than I did when I was in my 20s or 30s or 40s. And now as a guy with a 5 in the front of his age, not only do I not feel like I'm out of that world, I maybe feel like I am custom designed for this point in this day to do the best work we've ever done. And I'm excited about that. So I don't know if you think I'm old. It's a valid question. But for me, I couldn't be more jacked up about what God has in the days to come.